I just want to start off that everything with the dwarfs has been done, surprisingly.
Yep. We're already done.
So now we're in the rebellion arc, or I guess that's how I'll call it. And
based on what we've seen so far, I guess rebellion would be the right word.
Consider this. The nobleman, like the foolish guy who, he honestly, we just call him the fool, or the puppet.
Fool, yeah.
Whichever of the two.
Fool, however you want to put it.
As much as you guys would want me to put the word or his name, he doesn't deserve it. He actually just does not deserve it.
No, I'm fine with this one, yeah.
So he's getting drunk because apparently nothing's going his way. I kind of wish we saw that. Like,
you wanted to see more detail?
Yeah, I'm a bit it feels underwhelming. And that's rare for me to say for Overlord, but it feels a bit underwhelming.
Well, that's because he's very underwhelming of a character. That's how they want us to feel about him.
Basically.
He's not important.
No.
I
found the stuff with Helma to be far more interesting.
Yes.
This is important to the episode. I might have skipped, like, stuff before that, which is just the brother and sister talking.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Do you want?
I love that. At this point, she doesn't even care. She's just giving bad advice because she knows. She knows what's happening.
I just can't get over the fact that once he thinks something in his head, she speaks out exactly what he's thinking. I'm just like, you psychopath! What the heck?
She's just that fucking smart, dude. She reads him like a book.
Like, what the heck? I'm scared from that, actually.
Well, that was just mainly the situation before we see our fool puppet just kind of doing whatever the hell he is in a bar. And he...
with his lackeys.
Yeah, and their plan actually got under majority of Ainsul Gon's
skin.
Yeah, they're under their skin.
They were perturbed by that.
Skin, though. Let's be for real.
Belle was literally blaming that other one, the one who's so afraid of them.
All it did was move the plans up, though.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like that. As much as the brother is obviously being set up to fail, what the noble did actually just set them faster to fail. Like, just moved
no
it.
Kidding.
So, if anything, he probably was, unironically, the right choice for their plan.
He just accelerated it by 1,000%.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say is, you know what? Maybe the brother would have had a chance to convince Ainz, because Ainz would have been fine with if they became a vassal state.
Yep, but that went up in smoke as soon as that noble did that.
Yeah, everything the noble did ruined any possibility for possible friendship, even though that was probably never going to happen, considering how...
I mean, at the end of the day, it works out for what their plans were anyways.
Yeah, because I just want to go into the throne room stuff real quick. Because, do you want to talk about how Pandora's actor is acting as, not Momonga, well, I guess in a way.
Momon. We already knew that, though.
Do you want to just make a comment about it?
He's been acting as Momon.
Yeah, but seeing Momon and Ainz, like, in the same room is almost as if you have Spider-Man and Peter Parker in the same room.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it. So they can prove they're two different people.
Yeah, I mean, it's still funny. I'm just saying. But
I love it. I do like Pandora's actor. He's a very interesting character. And I can't wait to see how he evolves.
He's gonna...
if at all.
He'll evolve. But what I was gonna say is in the throne room stuff, what I liked was how Ainz basically taught everyone, I guess mostly Albedo, about like the whole thing of the whole thing of responsibility, how the leader is responsible for the subordinates. which is a fact. But you can't just throw that. But you can't just use that as an excuse to punish someone else.
Yeah, she's so gung-ho on killing humans and anything she sees as lesser that it just... You can see she's becoming more aggressive with it, for sure.
I mean, she's probably just frustrated because she can't be with Ainz like she wants, or well, her code wants to.
Or in her mind, she can't see why they're important in some way, because she sees them as ants, but surely if Ainz is sparing them, there's some big plan behind it to make them suffer more later.
No, but what I liked is just how Ainz asked her, who's in charge of... what's her name?
What's her name?
This name right here.
Damn it.
Yeah, this name right here.
I walked into that one anyway.
Earlier.
I'm just gonna call her...
I said it earlier, what is it?
Wait, did you?
Yeah, I did.
When?
I said it earlier. You want me to say it again?
Yeah, just say it again. I guess I forgot.
It's Helma.
Helma? That's her name?
Helma.
Helma.
This name, if you can't say it.
With an I, not Helm.
Hilma. Hilma.
There you go.
Oh my fuck. Okay, Hilma. I like... Let me finish. I was gonna say that I did like how Ainz asked Albedo who's in charge of Hilma, because she was bringing the leaders are responsible for the subordinates thing. And she obviously she said it like, it's me, because, I mean, I think she was thinking she was going to get punished.
Alright.
But then he's like, and guess what? I'm responsible for you. So in a sense, I'm responsible for this scenario happening.
He just didn't want to deal with punishments, because every punishment he's dished out doesn't end well.
No. If anything, Albedo should have taken the chance of just becoming a chair.
Jeez.
I mean, Kakaitis did it for...
He knew that's where it was headed.
Basically.
Not another
He's like,
chair.
So now it's my fault, and I'm already on a chair. All right, we're done.
What I was gonna say though is after that entire thing, he did ask everyone else like, should they do to the people who robbed? Because everyone assumed there was some mastermind, and I'm just like, don't think so. This seemed prematurely.
Aura says, kill them. Yes.
Well, it's not surprising. If you actually look at their
Whoa.
What?
I can't think of the word right now. Anyways, they have a negative affinity, which means they're evil in a sense.
Yeah.
So they don't really have any feelings towards them anyways, but their first results towards a problem would be just to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Even though they're kids and they come off as cheery and nice, they're actually quite sadistic in a way.
I mean, Mari looking angry in a sense was what caught me off guard. Because Mari and Aura are like neutral evil.
Yeah, you don't see it much, but they do have a dark side.
Yeah.
I mean, one bashed the Hilma's legs, so I mean...
Yeah.
That's right. True, we gotta bring that back up.
But what I was gonna say...
Helma as well.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is Demiurge kind of told them all that, no, I mean, it's easy to be violent, but it is more beneficial not using that route all the time, because, you know, you'll just make constant enemies. And I like how it's like, you remembered what I said. It brings back home that Ainz is teaching them that, they can be evil, I guess, but they have to be smart. They can't just be seeing the problem of kill. That's not the right way to do things.
That's how Sheltier got in the position she did.
Yeah, and honestly, I think out of everyone, though, it still seems like Albedo is the only one who hasn't learned her lesson at all.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah, but this hammers home with the way she kind of reacted. because she did not
I
understand.
know. She never gets punished.
Aside from this situation, Hilma kind of, after she was freed and all, caught me off guard.
In love with the sorcerer.
Yeah,
King.
I was like, okay.
Loyalty. She finally became. She knew it's Stockholm syndrome at that point, but she finally became actually loyal to Einzelgone.
It's not just that, it is just, I don't know, it's love-ish. I mean, Stockholm Syndrome is probably...
It's reward. Reward and punishment.
Because they start mentioning the plan, the carrot and the stick plan, and I'm like, huh.
Yes.
But...
Loves using the carrot and the stick.
Yes.
The foolish fool and all that.
Anyway, to make this next part short, I did like how the prince was kind of...
I actually think that Hilma's the perfect example of how, if things continue, the rest of humanity will become towards him.
I mean, it is basically...
He is benevolent.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say is, I mean, that's kind of what Ainz was trying to prove to them. It's like, you don't need to be violent and torturous to win to have someone be loyal. It doesn't have to be through fear, which makes Ainz quite the leader, despite also him doing evil things as well.
That's what shocks everyone. Just how human he is.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's why they should be so thankful that it's Ainz as the Overlord that appeared and not some other one. Because if another Overlord, I'm speaking to his race, appeared, it would actually mean the doom for the world. Ainz is just such... Being a player and having humanity in him changes everything. They should honestly be very thankful.
They should. Now, I want to get to this point as well of how when Einzelgome or the Sorcerer Kingdom sent that letter to the Riestes? Riestes, I almost had it. Riestes. It's like, it's not just the Sorcerer Kingdom, it's the Dwarf Kingdom, it's the other empire. It's
I know. Yeah. I didn't even recognize some of those symbols.
It is almost dumbfounding just how many people are right after one kingdom. It almost makes me think of Stellaris, honestly.
Stellaris, fun times.
No, but I mean, the prince has a point. What are they gonna do? Fight that? Especially when they saw how Ainz just wiped a whole group out? Like, what are they gonna do?
I'm surprised the Holy Kingdom responded that way.
Right?
Supplies going to the Holy Kingdom, right? It was either the Sacred or Holy Kingdom. They're so close. Anyways, it was one of the two.
It's still, I like how one of them was like, we should be like a vassal state, and they're like, and the king's like, no, as well as the other dummies. It's like,
well, they have their pride.
Yeah, well, their pride is gonna get them killed, unironically.
They know that, but they're not going to put it aside either.
No.
It brings me to the end of the episode where the king, rather than giving the noble who was at fault for the situation, he just decided...
Bonehead.
Yeah, I don't know if... I don't know how any of this is... What would Albedo do hearing this?
I don't know, honestly. I mean, I can't really say anything.
It's a tough one. I want to feel like she was surprised based on the look on her face, but a part of me knows how smart she is. Mm-hmm. So I'm not entirely sure.
Well,
like that
is a mystery for next week. But overall, I really did like this episode, but I think this is the first time I might have to give it a 9 out of 10.
This was the second weak episode out of the season.
This was a weak episode. Well, I don't know. It as you said,
out of all of these amazingly good episodes, These were the 2 weak points.
Now we have 2 weak episodes, but like they were still good. But like,
Yeah, honestly, I'll take 2 out of the buttload of amazing stuff we've gotten.
yeah.
I think, to be fair, it is the important... It may be weak, but it is an important one because it's setting up the big conflict that is the end of the season.
I want more. It's not fair. We need 24 episodes.
Oh, come on. We don't... Look, we're doing well, if anything.
You are.
Realistically...
That means I have to wait another 3 years.
Oh, we still have the
I don't
movie.
feel like it.
Look, they haven't completed the light novel yet. Who knows how much more there is?
Well, we still have the movie coming out, I think.
What is the movie cover again?
It's supposed to cover, like, against the theocracy.
Ooh.
So,
That's a good video.
but my question, I guess, before I end this, is when the hell is that dragon gonna come in?
Oh, the Platinum Dragon Lord?
Yeah, when the hell is he gonna come in?
Hell if I know.
They've been setting up in the intro. The intro doesn't lie. They set up what's supposed to be a big fight, but we all know that... I guess this one might actually be a fight.
No, that might actually be a fight. I don't know how big of a fight, but it will be a fight.
Compared to what Sebas looks in the second intro, only for that
Compared
fight.
to that pathetic excuse of a dragon.
Not
Not even a dragon lord.
Love that.
You read the comments, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, that's the only way. Okay, yeah, Will's disappointed. He's not even a dragon. I mean, to be fair, if he were a dragon lord, he wouldn't have been killed the way he was.
I called him a dragon lord somewhere in that episode, and that's why I even questioned it at all. And the fact he was so weak, I was like, there's no way.
Oh, Will. So disappointed in the end. That's sad.
Can I say I wanted to see another dragon lord?
We
know there's others.
To replay what you said, everyone is so dumb except the Dragon Lord.
Well, there are smart and the old lady.
Yeah. All right. Anything y'all want to finish off with?
What's in the box?
Oh my
What's
god.
in the
What's in the box?
You said it.
I know what's in the box anyway. Let's end this.